You guys failed me. But since I already had the second section all prepared, I'll give you a second chance.
Is it true that George is leaving?
Yes.
And Lucy, will she go with him?
I'm sorry for you, but that's exactly what she'll do. Something very serious is going on, and all you can talk about is this nonsense. We're leaving for Mars.
We? You two, Al?
Yes?
Can't you tell me more about it?
Top secret.
Zulu Extra 3-4 to Space Taxi Bravo 9-1. Hurry back to base. Over.
Roger from Bravo 9-1.
Al, can I radio my Earth base?
Sure. You think you're still living back in the 21st century?
Thanks.
You better lower your head now. We're moving back into the satellite.
I wanted to join this Mars expedition. Only an order from the High Command on Earth could persuade the commander to take me with him.
I don't understand. What's making the pilot so late?
He promised to join us immediately, sir.
Al's really a strange type.
He's the best there is.
I'm sorry to be late, sir.
We've been waiting for you. The situation has become worse. We've got to leave immediately.
And you haven't been able to contact Alpha 2?
No. Alpha 2 does not answer.
Hey, that would be a great title for one of these films. Alpha 2 does not answer.
This could mean the end.
That's what I'm afraid of. This is absurd.
Commander, you are insulting the High Command.
Absolutely against all regulations.
Any more criticisms?
Yes.
So have I, but I keep them to myself.
I know he's the
Gentlemen,
hero.
prepare to leave.
I'd still love to punch him in the mouth.
Yankee 1-3. One moment, please.
Yes? What is it, George?
That man Peterson has persuaded the High Command to let him come with us. It's an order.
Aren't you exaggerating?
I can't increase the crew.
Can't you do without the radio operator? We'll get along just as well.
No. I prefer to do without you.
Me?
I would not want my choice influenced by opinions that are not objective. Anyway, I think I could get along better without a navigator than without a radio operator.
If I weren't the navigator, then would you give up taking one with you?
Perhaps not.
You see, you're not being objective. Besides, I don't want to be left behind, George. It's not that I pretend to be of more value than the High Command is, but I'm not of less value either.
You aren't giving me an order, are you?
No, I'm just begging you. I understand you, George. I know that you always try to be worthy of your position, but you'd be better off if for once you tried
What?
to be worthy of yourself. I'm sorry, George.
I wonder, would a bit of backstory here be helpful? Or would it just confuse things even more?
What the devil is going on?
I don't know, sir. Looks like it might be a magnetic storm.
Impossible.
Listen to the waveboom, sir. Look, Captain.
113. Inertial position of object 512.
Try to establish contact. It looks like a moonship.
Bravo Zulu 88. Bravo Zulu 88 to unidentified object, over. They're asking for help, sir.
Switch to voice circuit.
Metro Sierra 1-3. Metro Sierra 1-3 to Bravo Zulu 88, over.
Bravo Zulu 88 to Metro Sierra 13, go ahead, over.
Tanks are exploded. Engines have failed. We're out of control and being attracted to Mars, over.
Try to get back into the orbit around Mars. We'll attempt rescue. What caused the explosion? Over.
Impossible to say. A sudden rush of hot air overpowered us. The instruments have gone crazy. The tanks have exploded. The structures melted in several places.
What about the crew?
3 of us left, sir.
1 dead. The engineer.
Put on your spacesuits and stand by for immediate bailout as soon as you enter orbit. Radio out. Disconnect the voice circuit.
No, we won't be able to make it. One of Mars' satellites is crossing our path.
Try the engines again. What are you doing? Can you make it?
I'm climbing. One of my engines had started. I'm climbing. Lighter. I can make it. I'm getting lighter. I can make it.
Wait. That explosion was on the ground, on Earth. There's a car in the frame.
Stop the engines and get ready for a vertical landing. We will fly above Phobos. Now. Engines at 7 gammas. Now. Engines at 8 gammas. Look there to the right. Perhaps. Engines at 11 gammas.
Gyros unlocked. Moving to vertical position.
Now, besides being the third letter of the Greek alphabet, gamma has a number of incomprehensible definitions, none of which have anything to do with rocket power.
Engines at 12 gammas.
What's going on?
We're going down.
But it's insane. With all stations full of fuel, we're like a bomb.
Landing area at 2 degrees off our coordinates, just below us.
Engines at 14 gammas. Engines at 16 gammas.
Engines at full RPM. RPMs are totally meaningless with rockets. Relax. Just relax.
Put on your spacesuit, Leech. You're coming to help rescue that poor guy. The captain said so.
He's still alive.
Let's hurry up. Captain, we're coming in.
Lucy, keep the gyros working. As soon as they're inside, we'll get out of here.
Bad. I think you hold out till we get to Mars. We're almost there anyway, aren't we?
No.
What do you mean, no?
We've changed course. We're now heading for Venus.
You're what?
A direct order from the High Command.
And you accepted it?
Look, Captain. I'm picking up an area of intense heat. It's almost as hot as the photonic field of the sun itself.
Turn on the safety system.
I think you should tell him, sir. It's no longer top secret.
Alpha 2, propelled by photonic energy, is now without a pilot. She is floating in space and is only controlled by the electronic brain. The photonic heat, which our radar has picked up, has the power of destruction and death. Alpha 2 has re-entered the solar system. During the sun's next revolution, she will start to orbit around the Earth and will destroy it completely, burning everything and eliminating all forms of life.
Have we any hope of stopping her?
That's why we're going to Venus. It's the nearest point to the elliptical path of Alpha 2. We have but one chance in a million.
But as Terry Pratchett reminded us numerous times, 1,000,000 to 1 chances crop up 9 times out of 10.
Destroyed. Perhaps in a few days, maybe in a few hours, it was up to us, a handful of cosmonauts from Earth, millions of miles away, to try and save humanity.
Lucy, you're crying.
We started to land at the interplanetary base on Venus, the largest, best-equipped base, closest to Alpha 2. From there, Alpha 2 could be intercepted, and we hoped destroyed, by the remote-controlled atomic missiles.
Put on your helmet, kid. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of Venus, only this time it won't be for sightseeing.
Emergency action was taken immediately by firing an atomic missile at Alpha 2 in an attempt to destroy this deadly mechanical monster.
8,500. 8,000 miles. 7,500. 7,000 miles. 6,500. 6,000 miles. 5,800. 5,500. 5,200. 5,000 miles.
Hold on. Disintegrated.
Exactly at 5,000 miles. We'll have a chance to hit her only if the electronic brain which propels her has gone out of control. You see, the 2 photonic generators, which are moving gyroscopically at each end of the spaceship, are creating around Alpha 2 an invisible sphere of heat, which radiates up to 5,000 miles. We've just had the proof of it.
It's indestructible.
So one of man's dreams has finally come true. An indestructible destroyer.
Unless we have a sudden change in the next solar system revolution, Alpha 2 will start orbiting around the Earth at only 3,500 miles from it.
That means 1,500 miles within the safety limit. In a few days, maybe a few hours, our planet will become a mass of boiling mud, as it was soon after its formation.
We mustn't give up hope. Something might stop it in time.
Maybe a miracle.
And while we're waiting here for your miracle, I would suggest that we immediately put into operation all the means at our disposal.
They've already prepared to fire missiles from the other hemisphere. Meanwhile, why don't you order your men to reach the audio stations on the beach?
On the beach? What beach? This is Venus. There's no water.
6,800. 5,700. 5,200. 5,000. 4,500. 4,000. 3,700. 2,900. 2,400. 2,200.
I don't understand.
With your permission, sir, I have an explanation.
What is it?
I think I've found the answer.
Tell it to us.
I'm sure that due to some technical error, that spaceship is vulnerable. The two photonic deflectors at both
Vulnerability?
Two semispheres separated in their fields by a channel.
You mean like a halved orange?
A perfect example, my son.
That's why a missile has gone through. According to you, it was the only one fired exactly into the center of the channel.
But why did the last one disintegrate at 2,200 miles?
Because of some imperceptible deviation.
Perhaps it was attracted by one of the photonic fields. Hunch is right, Al. There's still a chance.
What chance?
We'd have to fire on a straight line from another spaceship traveling alongside Alpha 2 at the same rate of speed.
I think I've earned the right to try, sir.
Why the right?
Because if my hunch turns out to be correct, I'd like to be the one to receive the credit.
And if it's wrong, you want to be the one to risk it.
There's an old atomic spaceship here, sir. I'll use it for remote-controlled missiles. May I go ahead, sir?
Yes. And I hope you'll manage to save humanity. We're out of it now. You did very well, Peterson. It's not everybody that can stand 16 gammas.
Considering the fact that I'm a parasite.
Tango Sierra 1-3, Tango Sierra 1-3 to Bravo Zulu 8-8, over.
Al, piloting the old atomic spaceship Tango Sierra 1-3, flew alongside us. Both spaceships shut off their engines, and the inertial thrust allowed them to fly at fantastic speeds. His mission, to find the channel between the two semispheres of Alpha 2.
Tango Sierra 1-3, go ahead.
Everything okay, Captain?
Perfect.
How's the reporter?
Doing fine.
Requesting route check. Present inertial speed 30,000 miles. Coordinate 1-3 in respect to Vega. Estimated intersection point with Alpha 2 on coordinate 4-1 in respect to Earth at 18 degrees. Over.
Correct, but change approximately 3 degrees at intersection point with Alpha 2.
Wilco, I'll request another route check on approach, and let's hope for the best. Radio out.
I don't think any of that actually makes any sense. But I have no way to disprove anything, so we'll just let it go. Just relax. Just relax.
Zulu Extra 4 calling Bravo Zulu 8. Over.
Bravo Zulu 8-8 to satellite. Zulu Extra 3-4. Go ahead.
Captain, this is Sullivan.
What's the trouble, Sullivan?
About 45 seconds ago, the photonic field around spaceship Alpha 2 came into collision with the asteroids.
Well then?
Alpha 2 has changed her course by 6 degrees in respect to Vega. I'm afraid she'll enter orbit around the Earth before the estimated time.
Can you ascertain her present position?
Yes, I can. High coordinate 27 degrees. Movement of ellipses gradually advancing.
Look out! It's coming towards you!
Yes. It will be on top of us any minute.
What about the men, Sullivan?
They are all on standby, sir. 2
2 mechanics went out on the space taxi to Solar Mirror Foxtrot 1-2. I ordered them not to come back. Commander, see if you can save them.
Sullivan, save yourself.
It's too late, sir.
Sullivan! Sullivan! Can you hear me? Sullivan! Sullivan!
Ray,
Al.
don't forget Sullivan in your scoop. Write this. He was never afraid. Vince
Commander, I've been able to locate the position of the space taxi.
Tell it to me.
Coordinate pi 28, 8 degrees in respect to Aldebaran.
We're changing course and we'll try to rescue the survivors.
Bravo Zulu 88 to space taxi Bravo 91. We're coming in to rescue you. Be ready to bail out. Bravo Zulu 88, space taxi Bravo 91. We're coming in to rescue you. Be ready to bail out. Out.
The commander says your boy should rest.
Sir, I'm now 7,000 miles from Alpha 2. In a few seconds, I'll start firing the rockets.
Miles. 4,500. 4,000. 3,500. 3,000.
It's disintegrated.
I'll try again.
5,000. 4,500. 4,000. 3,500. 3,000. 2,500. 2,000. 1,500. 1,000. 900. 800.
Going to make it.
700. 600. 500. 400. 300. 200.
Fire another rocket.
I'm getting near it, sir.
It's too dangerous, Al. Stop. You'll be attracted by the photonic field.
I've located the channel. I'll try to break through it, Commander. I'm sure that I can get at least 1,500 miles away from the spaceship.
Come back, Al. It's murder.
I'm 2,000 miles away from Alpha 2 now, sir. Let me try.
Al, that's an order.
I'm sorry, sir. But I'm not taking orders anymore.
It's a useless sacrifice.
Son, I'm 1,200 miles away from it. I don't want to disillusion you. But what would be the use of living if the Earth were destroyed? We'd all be prisoners of space, with no hope of return. 800 miles.
Al, please! After 200 miles, you'll have only a very slight chance to keep on a steady course.
That slight chance challenges me to try.
The tape recorder says it's okay to keep going.
Al, you don't know what you're doing. In a few seconds, I'll know for sure.